Biafran Heroes and Heroines Remembrance Day 2019. Oh yes, my good people of Biafra, our freedom don't they at hand, my obungalicious Biafrans. Once again, the Biafran Heroes and Heroines Remembrance Day don't come again for Thursday 30th May 2019. Where will they so? Now when it go happen, great Biafrans, these Heroes and Heroines Remembrance Day don't become tradition in the history and life of Biafrans worldwide. As other nations, they remember their fallen heroes. Now so we, the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, go remember, honor, respect, and salute our fallen mama, papa, brother, sister, uncle, aunt, cousin, children, even tata and bomboy. When Nigerian government, with her British papa and mama and her allied forces, massacre for Asaba, Owerri, Ugwaosa, Mpo, Igbocha, Odi, Aba, Ala Yoruba, Afaruku Ibeku, and other places who are not mentioned. These great heroes and heroines will bleed, hunger, thirst, suffer, and died. Lay the foundation for our existence today. Thursday, 30th May 2019. As usual, all captains of industry, Nigerian Union of Road Transport Workers, market leaders and their markets, schools, colleges, universities, polytechnics, oil bank companies, banks, transport operators, stubborn keke riders will not get welfare. Advice on ourselves. Filling stations, civil servants, private offices, churches, and ministries, together with other for the whole of Biafra land, must obey and observe this hallowed, sacred, and sober day. As we, the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, under the supreme leadership of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, the entire Directorate of States, in conjunction with the Obungalicious good people of Biafra, don't agree and declare, say, Thursday, 30th of May 2019, na sit at home, aka Operation Total Lockdown of Biafra land, in Kebu Webeli Nechen and Ala Biafra. These Biafran Heroes and Heroines Remembrance Day will be sit at home, go carry this white fire, enter Saba Abo Igala, Urobigedi Shekili Banke, Ibo Binozo, or Bobarugebe Ijo, and the whole of 25 provinces were there for Biafran land, even as our Biafrans in Northern Manoland, Yoruba, and Nubahosa go also join in this sit at home. Mbaho, our people in diaspora go carry Egunzobu, Biafra Bo Kemba, with all our Ejirimara and electrify the streets of Ambeke and Africa in general. Through Tochukwu Kikabiama, this year's Biafran Heroes and Heroines Remembrance Day go be Okrepo, Thursday 30th May 2019. Another history in the making. 30th May 2019, another indelible mark in the sign of time and of history by Biafrans. Join this one big global family for the restoration of Biafra. Makana Hausa Fulani Nokwanoka, or we're gonna have Haloka. No talk say you know hear or I know tell you. Join IPOB now, because our freedom is better than silver and gold. Freedom is life. Our freedom is better than diamond and precious stones. Freedom is here. Now the Obungalicious indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, bring una this message.
We are here to ensure that the death of 3.5 million people is not forgotten. The reason why we exist is to ensure that their memory, that they can never ever be forgotten, that their memory will linger on forever, that as long as man walks this earth, this world will remember the 3.5 million people that they killed, men and women that did nothing, children that were innocent. Their only crime is to be blessed by God. That is the only crime they have committed. As those children were being slaughtered, as they were being stabbed to death by a very wicked and cruel world, spearheaded by Awolowo. Everybody looked on and did nothing. Instead of them to help us, they ensured that our absolute blockade from land, air, and sea was absolute. That we may die, that the children of God may die. But lo and behold, Chukwuabiama determined that we cannot die, that we cannot perish.
Hey, Biafra, 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 Kwenu. Hey, I don't talk before. When I know why here, when I come block on here, say I know why here. No problem. When the war start, we go know who be who. Biafrans. How many times did I call you? You don't want to listen. I say boycott every churches that is against freedom. Boycott every food from the Fulani herdsmen. Boycott every onions from the Boko Haram. Boycott anything that come from the north. Where we say that no one more could go, they don't want to leave us where we go, but they want to carry their food to poison us. Go punish them. I said I'm going to boycott anything we're going to bring that and time death for Ebola Biafra land, boycott all their food, not eat their food. I don't talk about boycott Dangote product. Anything we bring, nah, you want to kill you, it won't put you under subjection. No listen to them, no buy their food, no buy their cement, no buy their chicken, no buy their anything. I tell you, if you try, God don't punish you. Now then they hungry you. Now that is the hungry you. Let's not forget. Make I ask now one question. Jumama and Emeka, make I answer me this question very carefully. Land did not finish for Sabah. Land did not finish for Wede. Land did not finish for Anambra. Land did not there Port Harcourt. Land in order, why not they deceive themselves? Saying only Yoruba land and Hausa land when I go build the whole match when I go get in the whole world. Now, crazy now. When are they crazy? When are they crazy? May God forgive you. Make them come back home. I don't talk about. I say boycott every food from Hausa. Boycott their kuli, boycott their suya, boycott their sugar cane. You don't block your say no one here. One day, I tell you, one day, very, very soon, they could also human being like suya, give you for me to go chop from Hausa, go this and I limit. I don't talk about. No one listen. Take time. Take time, Biafrans. Boycott anything that has to do with the Hausa Fulani herdsmen, Boko Haram, all their product. Now lie. I said lie, yo. They want to take and kill you. They want to take your land, invade your house and sleep with your women. They're not dangerous. So anything that has to do with them. Remember, Boko. When I say Boko, you say haram. When I say Boko, you say haram. When I say Boko, you say haram. Fulani herdsmen. Fulani herdsmen. Fulani herdsmen. They are bet on self-feather, so all of them be the same thing. Now brothers and sisters, they know they look back for a kilo, they chop human being like suya. That's how I did not tell you. Any Igbo man, any Biafra man, where you make investment for North, for Kanu, for Sokoto, for Medugri, Taraba, anywhere where you get investment. Say I come back home, die no day. They won't kill you. Boycott anything that has to do with Hausa. They are dangerous. No sir, I do not tell you. They say they be get a man, no take them all. They say they do pedicure, they do manicure, they won't clean your leg, they won't clean your house. No grill, they won't kill you, they go chop you. Not only that one, including their food and their products and anything that has to do with them. Anything where one concern them, not them. Not only that one, if you not say they for Lagos, if they go to the Baba church, if they waste your time, carry your time, they pay, they throw your money up and down. Sell the whole property where you go there. Go back home. They don't want you, they don't want you, you know one listen. The people where they bring on this message in a Biafra Referendum Media Group worldwide under the leadership of Mazen and the Kane Ohamadi Biafra, one of Biafran land. Thank you, Kemesia.
Mr. Producer.
Ipob. One way only. All we need is freedom. All we need is freedom. All we need is freedom. It's not about us to be together. It's not about us to be together. All we need is freedom. All we need is freedom. It's not about us to be together. Naturally, Biafra go. Let my people go. Naturally, Biafra go. Naturally, my people go. Naturally, my people go. Let my people go. Wake up this morning and look in the sky. All I see is rising sun. Wake up this morning and look in the sky. All I see is rising sun. Obodo Chukwu Choloma, Obodo Chukwu Nagolua, the land of the rising sun. Yeah, let my people go. Yeah, let my people go. Ekele na dekalo, making us to know what freedom is all about. Yeah, ekele na dekalo, making us to know what freedom is all about. making us know what freedom is all about. Blessing at all, make a leggy, we are not fighting for our freedom. All we need is freedom. And they can't all make a leggy, Let my people go. Nandekano. Let my people go. Eji mohura wase. Let my people go. Obasi biedi ke bagu. Let my people go. Ebo poleno. Let my people go. Ase gato lojo. Let my people go. Oye le jebisi enogiso. Let my people go. Whether that devil like it or not. Let my people go. Biafra must come. Let my people go. We must be free. Let my people go. Credible you see. Credible you see. Get me anywhere. Apapora gagwana Biafra ya dagesi no wasi. Guess we are make it one day. Guess we can we are going higher. Credible you see
Our Father who art in heaven, Nanyin kebine ligwe, kahagedin song, that your name may be hallowed by men, that we may bow at the mention of it, that we may offer every glory unto thee, that we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because there is none like thee. You fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate through your kindness and your everlasting mercy that you are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This evening we offer these your children unto thee. All over this very planet that you created, they are listening across the entire 24 time zones on this very planet where they inhabit. They are listening to your gospel this very evening, this gospel of redemption, a gospel of hope, a gospel of restoration, a gospel of renewal, this very gospel of freedom, this very gospel of emancipation as only you ordained that this very gospel must be preached, that mankind may be set free from the eternal damnation of the creation of the British. My goodness me, I want to remain in the spirit because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have spilled, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, O Lord of hosts, to have mercy upon us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist? You opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain, because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the BBOs, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoko. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy, because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all this we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. I had in he said, we are here to ensure that the death of 3.5 million people is not forgotten. The reason why we exist is to ensure that their memory, that they can never ever be forgotten, that their memory will linger on forever, that as long as man walks this earth, this world will remember the 3.5 million people that they killed, men and women that did nothing, children that were innocent. Their only crime is to be blessed by God. That is the only crime they have committed. As those children were being slaughtered, as they were being starved to death by a very wicked and cruel world, spearheaded by a Awolowo. Everybody looked on and did nothing. Instead of them to help us, they ensured that our absolute blockade from land, air and sea was absolute, that we may die, that the children of God may die. But lo and behold, we are here to ensure that the death of 3.5 million people is not forgotten. The reason why we exist is to ensure that their memory, that they can never ever be forgotten, that their memory will linger on forever, that as long as man walks this earth, this world will remember the 3.5 million people that they killed, men and women that did nothing, children that were innocent. Their only crime is to be blessed by God. That is the only crime they have committed. As those children were being slaughtered, as they were being starved to death by a very wicked and cruel world, spearheaded by a Awolowo. Everybody looked on and did nothing. Instead of them to help us, they ensured that our absolute blockade from land, air and sea was absolute, that we may die, that the children of God may die. But lo and behold, Chukwuabiama determined that we cannot die, that we cannot perish. We are here to ensure that the death of 3.5 million people is not forgotten. The reason why we exist is to ensure that their memory, that they can never ever be forgotten, that their memory will linger on forever, that as long as man walks this earth, this world will remember the 3.5 million people that they killed, men and women that did nothing, children that were innocent. Their only crime is to be blessed by God. That is the only crime they have committed. As those children were being slaughtered, as they were being starved to death by a very wicked and cruel world, spearheaded by a Awolowo. Everybody looked on and did nothing. Instead of them to help us, they ensured that our absolute blockade from land, air and sea was absolute, that we may die, that the children of God may die. But lo and behold, we are here to ensure that the death of 3.5 million people is not forgotten. The reason why we exist is to ensure that their memory, that they can never ever be forgotten, that their memory will linger on forever, that as long as man walks this earth, this world will remember the 3.5 million people that they killed, men and women that did nothing, children that were innocent. Their only crime is to be blessed by God. That is the only crime they have committed. As those children were being slaughtered, as they were being starved to death by a very wicked and cruel world, spearheaded by a Awolowo. Everybody looked on and did nothing. Instead of them to help us, they ensured that our absolute blockade from land, air and sea was absolute, that we may die, that the children of God may die. But lo and behold, Chukwuabiama determined that we cannot die, that we cannot perish.
A country that kills its own citizens, any leadership that is killing, supporting the killing of its own citizens, then that person is not worthy to be alive. That person is not worthy to be a leader. We have misleaders in the southeast. They are not saying anything. They are the ones who is inviting, like the one that happened yesterday. Over 146 members of IPOB who were embarking on evangelism in Enugu State, they were arrested and detained. They were taken to an unknown destination, just like our leader tweeted. We don't know what is becoming of their fate now. We don't know whether they are alive or dead. These are the things that is happening, and yet we have chief security. We have somebody like Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi. We have other people that call themselves leaders. They are packing money every day into their pocket. They are not saying anything, but their time is fast ticking, because our people, we say in the local biblical parable that when a fat is being wasted on fire, I mean, it will think within itself that you know, he's growing fat. You don't know that the more you are burning, the more you are wasting the oil for you to preserve yourself. So their own time will come. Definitely, this is their own time to do us anyhow they want, to treat us you know, like a fool, to kill us anyhow they want. But very soon IPOB will no longer take it, and that time is fast approaching. By the time the hell will come, by the time our leader will come back with the hell that is going to come, because that is the best statement that I have ever had. That is the best statement that gives me orgasm anytime I listen to that voice. Whenever that thing will happen now, the world will not blame us. The world has been placed on alert. They have noticed whatever is going wrong. Nobody is saying anything. But when IPOB will rise to defend ourselves, to defend our land, to defend our dignity, nobody should say anything. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. So you're talking about the word. We are placing the word on alert. Why do you think there is a kind of conspiracy to, you know, to ignore the cry, to ignore the reports coming from the indigenous people of Biafra? We have the United Nations, we have the AU, we have you know, other bodies, but they decide to, you know, look away from what is going on in Biafra land. Could that be a kind of conspiracy? Yes,
my sister. The answer to that very question is very, very simple. Like the United nonsense you mentioned about and the AU or whatever you call them, you know, and they see IPOB as a threat. They see the indigenous people of Biafra as a threat because they know that Chukwukabiama have blessed us. We have embellished our handwork with goodness, that we are holding the economy of the world. So we are more or less trying to spoil their fun for them. Like actually for Biafra, we should have been, you know, silent and be killed and be dying in the zoo. That's what they want. But for the fact that we open our mouth to say that we are killed, we are shouting, we are telling the world to see they are killing us or they are persecuting us, we are spoiling their fun for them. Don't you know that they enjoy to sit and cross their leg, watch us being killed? Don't you see the kind of film they act? When they kill somebody, they use knife, they cut somebody, they shoot somebody, they will be laughing, drinking their tea, ha 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 ha. So this one is happening live and direct. As they are watching it over there, they are deriving some kind of pleasure, seeing our blood flow in the street. So for you to come and shout and complain, it's like you are disturbing their ears, like you are spoiling their fun for them. The only time they will be serious is when we begin to resist their evil, when we begin to stop their business. Because what we are doing, what IPOB is doing now, is completely stopping their business. You can see what is happening some couple of days ago as we are busy preparing for our status sit at home to respect our fallen heroes. A lot of people are talking about money. They say, if we will lock down now, we will lose money. So money is now more important than the life of those who you have lost. So that is the same ideology that those people brought, be the Britain, the United Nations, and all the Arab world, all the people you have just mentioned. They are having fun to see our blood flow, and we
Okay, thank you very much. Can we look at this sit at home? Why is it a threat to you know, the misleaders, according to you? I'm talking about the leaders in Biafra land, politicians, because we know they actually gave the order. Just 2 days back, the Commissioner of Police Abia State said he was going to order for an arrest of anybody that has to do with IPOB or any IPOB member. Anyone who associates herself with IPOB should be arrested. So why the threat? We've been having our sit at home. This time around, I know they've been trying to stop us, but this particular time, it seems they intensified their efforts to stop us. So what do you think could be their fear?
You know, their fear is because they have a guilty conscience. They have committed genocide against the people. They have committed war crime before the international community. They know that this law is holding them like this. So that is why they want these people to shut up, because if we bring up this issue of remembering our fallen heroes, those 8-point-something million people that died in the war, and even the ones they have killed now, we are saying they have already been arresting our people. They are killing our people secretly. We have the videos, we have the pictorial evidence, since it abound everywhere. So bringing this thing up now is like indicting them to the international community. I mean, judging them with their own conscience, using their own coin to judge them. So that is why they don't want anybody to mention it. They want to intimidate the people because it's like a nightmare to them. You know, they killed our people, so the ghost of our people is about to rise to strike them. So that is why they are afraid. They don't want us to, because if we sit at home, if we respect them now, believe you me, all our people, all our family heroes, they will rise in the spirit and destroy Nigeria, destroy everything that is holding them together, destroy all their evil meeting. That is why, remember, do you know that they used to do sacrifice against us, but the spirit of our fallen hero is stopping them, repelling them. So if we respect them now, they will rise in their numbers to do something great to them. So that is why they are trying to clamp. They don't even want anybody to talk about it. They don't want anybody to, you know, associate them with the killing that they have done in Biafra now. So that is why it is out of they are scared of IPOB. They are scared of what is going to happen to them if we sit at home. That is why they want to do anything they can to clamp us down. Even the misleaders you just talked about, guilty conscience is they are alive, but they are dead. They cannot sleep.
But then we have these issues of you know, we have the issues where some people are the ones who you know, who direct the soldiers or who take the soldiers to the homes of our people. So what do you have to say about these other people, you know, youths? They are still youths. They, just like the one going on in Umunuche right now, about 3, 4, 5 youths are the ones taking the soldiers to the homes of our brothers to get them arrested. So what is their own problem? Is it that they are comfortable with the way things are being done? Is it that they are comfortable being jobless? They are comfortable, you know, having nothing to show for?
My sister, see, the simple answer to that very question is our people used to say in our local parable that as you go lead the other head, but that is, if a fish does not swallow his fellow fish, it will not grow fat. So these people, if they don't bring the blood of their own people, if they don't betray their own people, remember they say behind every 12 there is always a Judas, and now we are even more than a million in number, so expecting the type of the number of Judas we are supposed to have now. So if we don't have all those traitors, all those betrayers, even the bloated frog from the toad and all of them that is rising up lately, if we don't have people like them, there's no way they can feed now, there's no way they will release the money. So they are okay now, some of them are demanding for their balance. I think we have betrayed IPOB enough, where is our balance? And now they don't have the money. They say if you don't deliver this now, so that's why they are taking them house to house. You point to this one, you point this one, they arrest, they kill that one, then they will give you, the more you point IPOB members for them to kill, the more they will give you more money for you to eat. So that is just the issue. So our people should understand that you know, we are in a war situation, and a lot of things is going on. So it's just that just like I have explained, most of them, they are doing it more or less like a business. If you point your brother, they kill him, your money is flowing and your account is swelling up. So it is a business they are using it for, not necessarily because of the hunger or the poverty. They don't care about it as long as they have money entering their pockets from all these misleaders we have, all these governors that are paying them, pointing to the Fulani how they are key. So that is to tell you how subservient they are to the Fulani slave masters, telling them that we are capable of doing this because they are looking for who will do this work for them, who will betray these people for them, who will betray Mazen Namdekano for them. They have not seen it. So the only reason why they are recruiting all these people is to see their capability in betraying Biafrans. I think now they come out openly to speak that he is going to betray Biafra over and over again. So these are the people that he is recruiting, so that when the time comes they will betray us. But thank God, Krabian is exposing them one after the other, and when the time for retribution comes, all of them, they will receive their own retributive consequences for their action. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And on Monday morning, you know, there was this information or this report that Fulani herdsmen attacked a community in Enugu State, that is Nimbo again, and of course over 20 people were killed. According to Nigerian newspapers, 20 were killed, but according to our reporters on ground, about 30 people were killed and some others were taken to the hospital. You see the pictures of little children with their head cut off, their hands cut off. You know, they were brutalized, they were cut into pieces, and these governors or these leaders have nothing to say about that. Rather, they come after the indigenous people of Biafra. What does it speak of generally when leaders cannot protect the lives of those who have elected them into their offices?
My sister, the problem is that we don't even have a leader. What we have is they are misleaders. Like Enugu State, you are using as an example. It is happening every day. Even as we are talking, as we are speaking now, Fulanis are busy coming. Each damn people that you see that is coming into Biafra land is bringing those people, those cleansing faces, and their duty is to come and monitor the land and then they will be assigned to their next target where they will kill. And what did they do? The first one they killed, how many people they killed? They killed over 45 people back then. I think, is it 2-3 years ago? What the woman rapper we have in Enugu, Lion House building, what did he do? He said, let us come and pray for 2 days, and that's all. Now people are being killed every day. He's not saying anything about it. These are the kind of people we have. So our problem is this very set of people. They are greedy, they are selfish, because they don't want to speak up. They want to speak up against evil, so that their Fulani paymaster will not lose their trust on them. That is just the simple truth of the matter. Because if they really care about the people, they will do everything in their power to protect their own people. We can imagine here a situation where Donald Trump is rejoicing that a lot of people are graduating in America, and he is giving it as a testimony that this is a very good and great job opportunity and something that will boost the American economy. And over here now, our leaders are telling you that if you graduate or if you are going to school, you are more or less wasting your time. Your certificate is nonsense. That's why you see some people burning up their certificate, because that certificate have been useless for over 20 years. They graduated. So that is telling me the kind of leaders we have. They are selfish leaders. They are wicked leaders. They don't care about the people. They only care about themselves, their own families alone, their own lives alone. That is what they care about. So if you like kill 20 people, kill 100 people, they don't care. You will not even hear it from their mouth, because if they say it, they are spoiling the fun of their slave masters, because all of them are drinking the blood together. Don't you see the pictures where Jibril, the Koremado, and the rest of them, people we call leaders, are eating in the same table, and yet in the open, behind closed door, they will come and do their meeting, and after that they will begin to tell people some different kind of stories. And I pity those gullible ones who keep defending them, defending their incompetency and the evil they are doing. That is my problem. Those poor people that are being killed, they are still the ones who will come out to defend all these misleaders that are eating together in the same plate. It's very, very appalling, my sister.
Okay, thank you very much. So now, what is the fate of these people, the indigenous people who are being killed by the Fulani herdsmen? Because we know that the government shields the Fulani herdsmen, but then the people, the indigenes, what is their fate? Is there a way they can, come out of this mess?
Yes, it is very, very simple for them to, number one, is for them to be, it's for their brain to be, the magic spell that is being cast upon their brain to be undone. Because if you tell them that, look at these people are killing you, do you know that even this report that we are giving authentic reports in all our platform and in all our channel, but these same poor people that you are trying to defend, they will still come out and attack you and say it is a lie. If you tell them that, okay, look at Hausa Fulani, they are coming to Biafra land to come and kill your people, to come and go, they will tell you it's a lie, fake news, this and that, until they will be killed. Somebody posted about the Fulani killing in somewhere in Benue State, and somebody came out and said it is a fake news, and the same person died the next day after saying it is a fake news. So the people now, their fate is for them to first of all free themselves from mental enslavement and know who is their enemy and who is their reference. IPOB is not your enemy. The thing IPOB is doing, IPOB is the hope of common man. Biafra is the hope of everybody. What you have to do is for you to be free, as in come out openly and reject this leader, pass a vote of no confidence on them. Then they will know that you are no longer supporting the evil they are doing. Then the second thing you should do is to prepare to protect yourself, because as they are busy now confiscating weapons, maybe we'll talk about that later. You yourself prepare on how to protect yourself, because the leaders will not protect you. All the chief security, all the criminals you have in different government houses in Biafra land, they are not protecting you in any way. The pastors are not protecting you. All the churchmen and all those things, they are not protecting you. So what you have to do is to protect yourself, because if you don't protect yourself, nobody else will protect you. This is a jungle, and a jungle is a place where the stronger animal kills the weaker animal. But if the weaker animal has wisdom enough, what they do is they will go to a safe area and devise a means to protect themselves against the invaders, against the killers. So you as an ordinary people, what you have to do now, do whatever IPOB is doing, prepare yourself for what is to come, because what I'm telling you is that jihad is coming. is coming with full force. They are preparing. They are bringing more Fulani herdsmen from other countries where they are domiciled. They are bringing them in droves in thousands for this jihad. This is going to be the strongest jihad, the biggest intifada. So prepare yourself for what is to come. Once you resist evil will flee away from you. But once you keep on painting it, supporting it, okay, let us pray for Nigeria to be one now. Anybody telling you that is a criminal, is a thief, that person is not sincere. The only thing you should pray for is for God to destroy Nigeria so that this untimely death will stop happening. Let everybody go their separate ways. I'm not against everybody freedom. Let us be free, live and let live. That's my only advice to you people.
Okay, thank you very much. So still on that, we have another headline here that reads, Okowa's community under siege by Fulani herdsmen. You know, what does it look like, or what does it seem like when the first citizens' own community is under siege by the Fulani herdsmen, and he is incapacitated, or he refused to do something? I do not know if he refused or what, but he cried out his community is under siege by Fulani herdsmen. So many people died, and he couldn't do anything rather than to wail.
Well, my sister, the team is pointing out to one thing. It's pointing out to who is superior and who is inferior. Now, these are the same people that in one or two occasions they have come out in their various hideout to say that they are not Igbos, this and that. But Fulani, I kept telling them that whenever Fulani is going to come to kill you, it's not going to differentiate whether you are from Ishekiri, from you are Ijo, or you are from whatever name you call yourself. They say all of you, okay, when Buhari was alive during the first presidential media chat, I know you watch it very keenly. When they are telling them that the Igbo complain about marginalization, he say, yeah, how? Is it not their brother Ibe Kachuru that is the petroleum minister? Is it not Mefele Ifane that is the central CBN governor and all of that? So where are them? They say, but those people say that they are not Igbo. You say all of them are Igbo. Is that not what Buhari said? But these are the same people that use their mouth to say them. So when the Fulani will come, they are not going to differentiate whether you are Igbo or not, whether you hear Igbo or you don't understand. They will come and kill you because they believe that they are superior in everything. Okay, look at him. He's helpless. The whole chief, if a chief security officer of a state is not safe, tell me the people that are under him how possible their life is. They cannot be safe again now. So it means that things have gone wrong. People are no longer saying the truth. They are no longer valuing the work IPOB is doing, because we have been crying about all of this since our leader Mazin Namdekano have been crying since 2014 that these people are going to come. They will kill you with impunity, and their masters will support them. Remember, this Fulani, they are doing a simple work. This simple work they are doing is the simple work of jihad. Do you know that all the senators you have from the northern region, every single one of them, they have a cow farm. All of them have a cow that Fulani herdsmen are treating for them. So you don't expect these kind of people to begin to treat the Fulani issue. That is why you don't see them discuss about it. But how about the representative we have back home? All of them are just being docile. They are not even thinking like human beings. They don't even say anything. Look at the old governor crying out. Other people are quiet. So by the time you are quiet, if you plant something, maybe you plant a cassava or ugu in your farm, and your neighbor plants his own close to you, and you find out that goats or animals are destroying the crops in your neighbor's farm, you didn't do anything to chase away them. They will eat and finish up everything in that very crop, and the next one they will face is your own. So if you are quiet and silent because Fulani herdsmen, they are killing people who are not directly related to you, and you felt less concerned, you don't of your business and all of that, very soon they will finish killing all those people. The next thing they will face is you. So it is better all of us cooperate. Forget about tribal sentiment, forget about the divide and rule tactics. Everybody should unite this time around and remove everything, whether language or whatever. All of us are the same thing. All of us are Biafrans. When we see ourselves as Biafrans, that is when the Fulani, they will be afraid, because they are afraid of our unity. Remember, I keep telling you that one person with 100% solution cannot bring with 100% idea cannot bring solution to a problem, but 100 persons with 1% of solution to a problem can easily solve that problem without any stress. So all of us together we stand, together we resist these people. All of them are united in that very place they are coming from. In the north they are united, in the south they are united, even in the west they are united with the Yoruba to fight against us. The Yoruba, they are doing their dirty work of using their brand envelope media to destroy what we are doing. And look at us here. We are supposed to unite as brothers and resist all of them. Resist evil, and the evil will flee away from you. But if you are keep on saying you are this, you are that, giving your yourself the name your ancestors will not give you, that is when you are more vulnerable for the Fulani to come and kill you. They will kill in your community today, tomorrow they will move in another community, they will kill. That is how they will round us up in one day, and all of us will be finished. So join whatever IPOB is doing, and all of us together with our force we are many here, and it's just the few of them. We decimate them and they destroy them in 1 second. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, you know, talking about the Fulani herdsmen, talking about we coming together, all of us coming together. I think you are also including the governors. Okay, how do you think it is possible whereby instead of them coming together, we see a lot of them going to join Islam for their, you know, like there's this picture circulating all over social media on the internet where Ipob was in Saudi Arabia in the attire, you know, of a Muslim. In fact, he has turned to a Muslim. Our people are, our leaders, for fear or whatever, I do not know, are converting daily. They have been converted to Islam. So what is our fate? And why do you think, how do you think they can come and join us when they have joined the masters?
Okay, well, it is very, very simple. Those people that have turned to Islam, that have drink that are your water, because I believe those people, they are not part of us. If you even check their blood, they have mixed their blood with those evil, those blood of the Hasha Fulani. For them to go, every single governor you see in Biafra land, in one way or the other, they have been turbined in Sokoto. You see them, they are drinking the same thing they are drinking over there and behaving like cows over here. The main people I'm talking about is the people, the ordinary people, the ordinary citizens. That's why those are the ones I meant, that they should come together and join their forces with the IPOB. As for the leaders, their own is gone. Even if they come now, it is very late, because we cannot mix our blood, we cannot mix our own energy with their own. Their own time has gone, their own time has expired, so we don't care about them anymore, because already they know they are going to die. Because even if you are going to join the Islam and all of that, they don't still trust you. They will still kill you when the time comes. That is one thing, that one worst thing about Islam. People that are joining them, when the time comes now, one mistake you will do now, they will kill you all, because they cannot continue to betray us forever. Now that you have built a very strong shock absorber now, resisting them and their evil, they cannot betray us anymore. And if they find out that you are not relevant again, look at what they did to Richard Sekorocha now. After betraying his own people, look at the kind of reward they pay him. You know, that's why I say that the message of the devil is cruelty. After you must have used you finish, the only reward they will give you is evil, cruelty. They will make you cry in pain. You have sleepless nights. So all those leaders you see now, they are living, they are dead. You see them, they are enjoying flying private jet and all of that, but they are half dead and half living, because they don't enjoy the food they eat, they don't sleep at night. All these people they have killed, their ghost is coming back to haunt at them. So we are talking about the ordinary people, the other people that is supporting them, dying for them, going out to support them. If you can pass a vote of no confidence, believe in yourself that we don't have any other leader again. Our leader, what we have is misleaders. We don't have any other leader. The leadership we have is Mazin Nambi. The only leader we have is Mazin Nambi Kano, who has shown us the way to be free from this very mess. If you follow his way, join IPOB, all of us join one voice. Believe you me, all these people in no distant time, we will chase them away from our land, and our land will be free again. We will restore back our dignity once again like human beings. So I'm not talking about those leaders, I'm talking about the ordinary people. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Before we embark on the break, I want us to go back to the issue of arresting IPOB members and abducting them. You know, there is this write-up on the Facebook page of our leader, and he said the state-sponsored criminal abduction, kidnapping, torture and execution of defenseless citizens by the Fulani terror herdsmen sponsoring Nigerian government is ongoing in Enugu State right now. Pictures below are innocent victims of this unprecedented state terrorism. He called on the United States, European Union, African Union and other diplomatic missions in Nigeria to report the alleged atrocity to their home countries. Okay, so my question is, do you think arresting and abducting these people will have any kind of effect on the already proposed 30th May sit at home?
My sister, it will not have any effect. Rather, it will also increase it, because now arresting and abducting our people and killing them is also going to put fear on the people. They will not have any reason to come out, because they believe they come out that very day. In fact, let me tell you, just last week, somebody who have never supported what we are doing for the very first time, and she don't even like to hear the name IPOB, she was the one that is telling me that you know, reminding me that 30th of May sit at home, or that they say that nobody should come out, or that if anybody come out, anything that happens to that person, that I should want my people not to come out. I was laughing. She was telling me, I think I have not heard about it before. So that's to tell you how the message is being passed. So even though, yes, we are bearing the pain, we are bearing the losses, just like our leader rightly said here, you know, we are the receiving end, but everything is still to the glory of Chukwu Kabiama. It's going to put more fears on the people. They will see that if they come out that way, they arrest you. Now the police commissioner in Abia State or whatever, he has declared that anybody that is sympathizing with IPOB, they consider that person a terrorist. So that is to tell you that if you come out that day, whether you are an IPOB member, you are not IPOB member, they will arrest you, they will kill you. So that is the reason, the more reason why everybody should stay at home, because if you stay at home, nobody will come and arrest you. And if anybody comes to your house to arrest you, anything you do to that person, they should take it. Bury the person alive. That's what I said. So the best thing now is that, okay, like what is going on now is not going to deter the people, it's going to make us strong. And if they are arrested, they will sit at home in that very place. They will not have any reason to go out. But all I believe that they are going to release them in no distant time, because the word has been placed on alert, and they should be aware of what is going on, and they should do something about it. Because if they fail to do something about it, that is tantamount to hypocrisy. Because what is good for the goose is good for the gander. When you talk about what is happening in Venezuela, what is happening in other places of the world, and you turn a blind eye to what is happening in Biafra land, that is hypocrisy to my own belief. So I believe that this time around that the whole news is going everywhere and it is truth. Nobody will come out and say it's a fake news or it's a lie or this and that. So people now see that it's the truth. So it will spread the message across. Those who have not heard about it before, they will say, why are these people arrested now? The Fulani herdsmen, they are moving about with their AK-47 killing, but these people, they didn't move about with anything apart from the flag, the different flag they hold and other distinct different insignia they are holding. So what is their crime? The House of Fulani, they are being allowed to carry their AK-47 about. Nobody is arresting them. So people who have sense in their score, who have brain in their score, they will reason and say, because of this reason, I will join forces with the IPOB. This cheating is too much. We'll sit at home. All of us will have, at least they are giving them a reason to sit at home. This is a very tangible reason. If you don't have any other reason to sit at home, this arrest that is going on, this torture, this killing that is going on is more than enough reason for you to sit at home. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you so much. And this moment we'll embark on a very short break. When we return, the lines will be open for you to call and make your own contribution, and also tell us what is going on in your own environment. Don't forget, we always watch our back, watch your brother's back, watch what is going on, and of course report any case of kidnap, any abduction, or any ill treatment coming from the Nigerian government or Fulani-sponsored military and the police. It's really important. So please stay tuned with the light. Welcome back. You're still watching Sunrise Daily News Analysis on Biafra Television. And our lines are open right now for you to call in and make your contributions. Call us on WhatsApp, call us on Skype, call us on Facebook, and also our direct phone line is there. Please do call and, of course, make your opinion known or make your contributions as well. We also want you to let us know the situation of things in your environment, especially those of us in Biafra land. Let us know what is going on in your environment. A lot of our people have been abducted. A lot of them have been kidnapped. So many of our people are nowhere to be found just because Biafra flag is mounted, because there was an evangelism, because there were flyers everywhere. We will not stop, but please do ensure you let us know. Watch after your brother so that you will know what is going on. A lot of people have been killed and dumped by the roadside. Hello?
Yes, I'm calling you from Kosovo province of Biafra land.
Okay, welcome to the program.
Very good. My name is Onchopari Adriana. I want to react to the happenings as you read it in the dailies of today. Well, the governor that this thing happened in his state, in his community, should start celebrating, because I think they don't want us to celebrate to remember our heroes. So they don't want us to remember. They should also celebrate, because it will get all of them one by one. All of them will get their own fair share. So we should start jumping up. We should start celebrating. You see, no human being life is more valued, more respected than the other. You understand? No human being life is more valued than the other person. We don't over 6 for something million, and this we don't want us to remember our heroes. No, hell no. We will remember them. They are all our heroes. These are people who suffer, who died to make sure that we live. You see? We must remember our heroes. Come 30th May. Whether they like it or not, we must remember them. I want to hang on here to allow other people to contribute. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Of course, we must remember our heroes. It doesn't matter how much people that are killed. It doesn't matter how many are arrested. We have decided to honor our heroes, and nothing is going to stop us. Hello, call on the phone. Call on the phone. Good morning from here.
Hello, good morning.
Thank you very much. What's the name of your
and we say good morning.
Good morning.
What am I sister there? I greet now.
Thank you.
I reach Coach Kagama. Greet now. God bless my dad. Like I see 2 days now, I know about my program. Sometimes I feel like really something just to do to my body. I thank God today. I take Coach Kagama. Let's anything they do there. And how do they fight to get us freedom for this country? My brother, my sister there, and our brothers for Biafra land. I greet everybody. I want to use my language. What language?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, what language? God bless you. Yes. In your hand, and mind and web and we study. Or not stop you make it go ahead, or that. Okay, how many days have you support line? Now, I'm not support line in mail. Can you put out a head when you take on the planning? Can we get our people arrest? Come on, very soon. Very soon, go tell them that one by one. Oh, unbelievable. Like the most when you report this morning. About 3 numbers on your commission against our people. Now, 2 numbers, my dad 3 numbers, call one or the guy pick the number. Now, for steady phone, that this is that is go to Granda, my head, man. Come on, no, but I'm going to bad law. Okay, Nadia. Oh, you're in the who's a mad girl and fine? Who's for a mad girl? I have a because of it. Now, fully able my brother to the buffet or not, let them for that. Come like my sister, she could tell him that goes who has to matter what to my boy. Two goes who you're able to night. I have to make a new one. She could tell them I couldn't go one by one. I cannot tell them I'm the canon. I didn't tell that this month.
Thank you very much. Please, whoever is calling on this program should know that we have no much time today. So please, we'll be speaking, in fact, 2 minutes so that others can also speak. Call on WhatsApp. Hello.
Hello. Good morning, my sister.
Thank you very much. Good morning. Welcome to the program.
Please, I just want to talk what I see, what I saw in my
before you go.
Yeah, my name is Ipob. I'm calling from Turkey. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go. God bless you all.
He say bless you too.
Let me go straight to my point. Yeah. So what I saw in my vision, because I'm a seer, I must tell you the truth. You see, I bet it in that land. Even the Reverend Father or the pastor, let them consult that seer or the seer in Biafra land, let them consult that God. If what I'm saying is lie, I saw it clear. Let the governors and the senators, let them consult that seer. If this thing I'm saying is lie, let's go carry their manuals. I saw it clear. So what I'm trying to say now is just in 2 years' time, 2 years, mark my word, 2 years, Biafra will come and there will be a lot of blood in Biafra land. There will be a lot of blood in Biafra land. And then Biafra will come in 2 years. This land is
they will wipe up both the governors, both the senators. They are not escaping it. Even governor of Rivers State have seen it now. You see, I have already told him, no governor, they are not going to let them alone. That's why they are going to close the airport. The Imo State airport that got burned is not ordinary. It's the Nigerian government that set it on fire. They will close Imo State airport. The Delta State airport is not working. The only airport there is Rivers State airport, and they are going to attack that airport when the time comes. The war has started in theory now, but people have not seen it. I saw it clear. How it is going to manifest is this: they will attack Enugu State. They will kill a lot of Enugu State are going to waste their blood is going to flow. When they attack Enugu State, just what they did in Kogi, then Biafra will start killing them back in wherever they are, and they start killing Biafra in their own state. The war had begun. That's the way that war is going to start. Those senators, those legislators in the northern state, they are going to kill them. They are not going to live. They will kill them. Even this thing I'm saying, Amici have seen it, that his life is in danger. 2 years it will start manifesting. Let them consult that seer, these governors, these legislators, any seer in Biafra land should consult his God if what I'm saying is lie. The war has started with fury. So when they start that killing them, you that is governor, you cannot use their private jet to move out. Then we attack. Now the only way they have, the only last survivor they have is 3% chance. 3% chance. The 3% chance is what? To make sure they stop them killing their people. Because this youth is going to defend them because they are able to move. Secondly, they should make sure that they do not close that Enugu airport, because that Enugu airport, if they started, they will use that to fly out, these governors. But now they have closed it, they will not able to move out. The second chance we have again is only country. I saw the flag of those two countries, but I will not mention it now. But after this program, I will send the name of the country in my voicemail. We send it to our leader. This country is waiting our leader to come. If this country invades in Biafra land, the world will hear their voice. The world leader, they will hear their voice, and Biafra will come in 2 years' time. After this country in Biafra land comes to rescue Biafra, to help our leader fight out Biafra, then the world will hear their voice. If I call the nation of the name of the country, I know the Nigerian government will do something.
Since you said you are going to send the message after the program, can you please summarize and then we will continue after the program? You sent the message after.
Yeah, my summarize is just to tell the Biafrans, please, let these governors, let these senators, let them unite to make sure they save their people, because these people are going to save them. That's what I want to tell them. All right. The war is going to start in 2 years now.
Thank you very much. Of course, there is conspiracy, but it's unfortunate they are not seeing it. Last time, the Imo State airport was set ablaze, and then this time around, they are trying to, they are making moves to shut down Enugu airport. Of course, Delta State airport is not, is not that functioning. Just maybe from Lagos from here. Just okay. So this is it. They are not seeing the danger, or should I say, they are seeing the danger, but they think they will be safe when the time comes. I'm talking about the leaders, but they are not going to be safe because it will touch everyone. It will get to everyone when the time comes. That is why we all must remain resolute. Talking about the level of dehumanization, the level of killings, abduction going on in Biafra land, it's not going to stop us. You can imagine where an old man was arrested. He was being brutalized, of course in Aba. He was brutalized. He was being beaten up by the Nigerian army because they saw him with the Biafra flag. He still refused to give away the flag. He was still holding his flag. He was chained. His hands was handcuffed. His legs were handcuffed. Yet he held the flag. I'd rather die with my flag. When it has gotten to that stage, you know what it means.
That is the prelude. Okay.
All right, call on the phone. Hello.
Arrested. You were prophet.
Okay.
I want to thank my sister Ngozi. It's more that we have our own. Nobody can stop it.
Can you please speak up? We can't even hear anything. I can't hear you.
I want to greet the members of Promoter of Flare, Marusos, of the great area 2, the watcher, warrior of the watcher,
a lot of things is happening in our state, what I hear. But I want to tell the youth, I cannot stop us. No amount of pressure that will stop us. They know that what we are doing is from Okikata. So I want to greet our leader, our Madike, the man that cannot stop by any man. I want to greet even our deputy director, Chemofo, the director of state, and all the members and all the networks that are working assiduously. We say that we must restore Biafra. The Chukwuka will continue to strengthen us.
You see?
We don't have any intention of struggle. We will go on and no man can stop us. The Jews, police and army have no power to stop us. Instead, they will be killing themselves. The herdsmen through all of our time, they cannot stop us. I think I want to say to God, God, and bless you, and all the people that are working in this TV, and all the platform of Biafra London. And to tell you, God, God, and I will reward all of you. And I'm going to go to my prayers.
You see. Thank you very much. We have just 2 minutes to go, so please, when you call, make it brief so that other people will also call in to make their own contributions. Thank you very much. Of course, we are unstoppable. We are not going to relent. 30th May is sacrosanct, and there is nothing they can do to stop us. It doesn't matter how much we are being killed. It doesn't matter how much there has been kidnapped. You know, other facts, a lot of people have been killed within the last 2 weeks. So many people were killed and dumped in the river. We saw the dead bodies of some people in the river. We saw some of them at the roadside. You know, the army will pick them up and kill them, dump them, or bring them out in the middle of the night. Yet we say Biafra is all we want, that we must remember our hero. So I do not know why our listeners, you know, seem like child's play to them. They think they can stop Biafra.
The issue is that if they don't have, like say somebody cannot just come and be dancing in the middle of the road if they don't have anybody that is beating the drum for them. So the problem is not even with them, the problem is with the people who beat the drum for them. Just like what is happening in Sambisa Forest, you know, a lot of people are being killed. Do you know that they just posted a figure that Nigerian soldiers are just 18,000 in number? I want to tell you that they are not even up to 14,000 in number this time around. Boko Haram have reduced them to nothing. Boko Haram have killed and wasted them. So the only way now they can now exercise their little power is to come down to southeast to prey on the vulnerable citizen, to, you know, begin to attack our people. So that is the reason why a lot of our people need to understand the time that we are in now. We are in a very perilous time, and if you cannot stop IPOB by killing them since they started from a very long time now, why do you think you can do that now? We are unstoppable.
Of course we are unstoppable. Thank you very much. We'll be going on a short break, 1 minute. Okay, we'll have a caller on Skype. Hello, caller on Skype.
Good morning, guys.
Thank you very much. Good morning. Welcome to the program.
My name is Anaya Chuku. I'm calling from Romania. I'm from Imo State. Ohaji. I always say, the last time I called, I always say that the killing, I don't really know what is the topic because I'm not following. But about things that is happening in our land and things that is happening in the zone, country called Nigeria. The killing and the evil and other things that is happening now, the killing will still continue. But only God, because because there is God and because the Almighty God, Chukwuka, is with us. At the end, Biafra will always come because it's a must. It must come. But there is something that all these governors, they don't know. The only thing that they are safe. But the time will come, they think that they are rich, maybe they can escape all these things they are doing. But all these things, they are seeing it, but they don't want to talk. Maybe they say that, all these people, all these poor people, we will kill them. But the time will come, for those that are, those Funani slaves they are serving, we come back to them. And that time, they will seek for help from those their brother they are supporting, they are killing. But that time it will be too late for them. Nobody should, we are praying, other people are praying. That is what prayer can do. But for the time, for Biafra to restore, those that are evil, we come back to them. Biafra will come. But there will be war. There will be war. Funani herdsmen, they will come. That is what the time I said this thing. There will be war. But Almighty God, because He is on our side, at last we will win. I thank all the whole Ipob. I thank our leader, the man that see tomorrow, the man that always shout every time, but people think that he's joking. I thank God for giving us.
Thank you. Please, can you summarize because of our time? Can you summarize in 2 seconds?
Yeah, I only thank all the police officers. I only thank all people that have come, volunteered themselves. That.
All right, thank you very much. We keep thanking ourselves. We have not really gotten to the end of it, so we keep working. We keep working. You know, we don't have to praise ourselves yet. We still have a lot to do. Thank you very much, and we'll be drawing the curtain here for today. So please, in 1 second, what message do you have for Biafrans?
Okay, the message is very simple. Sit at home on 30th of May and encourage others to do so, and together we will achieve.
We are here to ensure that the death of 3.5 million people is not forgotten. The reason why we exist is to ensure that their memory, that they can never ever be forgotten, that their memory will linger on forever, that as long as man walks this earth, this world will remember the 3.5 million people that they killed, men and women that did nothing, children that were innocent. Their only crime is to be blessed by God. That is the only crime they have committed. As those children were being slaughtered, as they were being stabbed to death by a very wicked and cruel world, spearheaded by Awolowo. Everybody looked on and did nothing. Instead of them to help us, they ensured that our absolute blockade from land, air and sea was absolute. We are here to ensure that the death of 3.5 million people is not forgotten. The reason why we exist is to ensure that their memory, that they can never ever be forgotten, that their memory will linger on forever, that as long as man walks this earth, this world will remember the 3.5 million people that they killed, men and women that did nothing, children that were innocent. Their only crime is to be blessed by God. That is the only crime they have committed. As those children were being slaughtered, as they were being stabbed to death by a very wicked and cruel world, spearheaded by Awolowo. Everybody looked on and did nothing. Instead of them to help us, they ensured that our absolute blockade from land, air and sea was absolute, that we may die, that the children of God may die. But lo and behold,
Biafran heroes and heroines Remembrance Day 2019. Oh yes, my good people of Biafra, our freedom don't they at hand, oh, my obungalicious Biafrans. Once again, the Biafran heroes and heroines Remembrance Day don't come again for Thursday 30th May 2019. Where will they so? Now when it go happen, great Biafrans, these heroes and heroines Remembrance Day don't become tradition in the history and life of Biafrans worldwide. As other nations, they remember their fallen heroes. Now so we, the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, go remember, honor, respect and salute our fallen mama, papa, brother, brother, sister, uncle, aunt, cousin, children, even tata and boy. When Nigerian government with her British papa and mama and her allied forces massacre for Asaba, Owerri, Ugwaosa, Mpo, Igbocha, Ode, Aba, Ala Yoruba, Afaruku Ibeku, and other places who are not mentioned. These great heroes and heroines will bleed, hunger, thirst, suffer and died, lay the foundation for our existence today. Thursday, 30th May 2019, as usual, all captains of industry, Nigerian Union of Road Transport Workers, market leaders and their markets, schools, colleges, universities, polytechnics, oil bank companies, banks, transport operators, stubborn keke riders will not get welfare, advice on ourselves, filling stations, civil servants, private offices, churches and ministries, together with other for the whole of Biafra land, must obey and observe this hallowed, sacred and sober day, as we, the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, under the supreme leadership of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, the entire Directorate of States in conjunction with the Obungalicious good people of Biafra, don't agree and declare, say, Thursday, 30th of May 2019, na sit at home, aka Operation Total Lockdown of Biafra land, in Kebu Webeni Nechen and Ala Biafra. These Biafran heroes and heroines Remembrance Day will be sit at home, go carry this white fire enter Saba Abo Igala, Eurobrigade Shekili Banke, Igbo Binozo, or Bobarugebe Ijo, and the whole of 25 provinces were there for Biafran land, even as our Biafrans in Northern Manoland, Yoruba, and Ugwaosa go also join in this sit at home. Mbaho, our people in diaspora go carry Egunzobu, Biafra Bo Kemba, with all our Ejirimara and electrify the streets of Ambeke and Africa in general. Through to Chukwu Kikabiama, this year's Biafran heroes and heroines Remembrance Day go be Okrepo, Thursday, 30th May 2019. Another history in the making. 30th May 2019, another indelible mark in the sign of time and of history by Biafrans. Join this one big global family for the restoration of Biafra. Makana Hausa Fulani Nokwanoka, or we're gonna have Haloka. No talk say you know hear him or I know tell you. Join Ipob now, because our freedom is better than silver and gold. Freedom is life. Our freedom is better than diamond and precious stones. Freedom is here. Now the Obungalicious indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, bring una this message.